I'm not this to you. I'm working.
You're done working.
I am not done working.
He's one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Secretary.
From teen idol to dramatic actor to comedy star, Rob Lowe has proven that he can play it all. Now, he's stepping into a new role, working with pharmaceutical giant Eli Lilly to encourage more cancer patients to enroll in clinical trials, a major challenge for cancer researchers.
My great-grandma, my grandma, and my mother all had breast cancer, all eventually passed from breast cancer.
Their battles with cancer were all happening just as his acting career was taking off.
I'm starring in all these movies, and then I would come home and I would be, dealing with my grandma, and then later with my mother. And it reminds you of what's important.
Roughly 2 million people will be diagnosed with cancer in the United States just this year. Cancer treatment has advanced dramatically in recent decades, but doctors say many promising therapies aren't reaching patients.
Less than 5% of people, especially the cancer population, are enrolling into clinical trials.
Wow.
And this is problematic.
Dr. Edward Kim is an oncologist and system director of clinical trials at City of Hope in California. He says a dramatic increase in enrollment is needed to get newer treatments to patients.
Every time we hear about a story about a new groundbreaking therapy, that comes from a clinical trial.
In fact, up to 20% of clinical trials fail because not enough patients enroll. He says doctors and patients may not even know that a trial exists. 25-year-old Serene Hesri was diagnosed with lymphoma during the pandemic. After a relapse, she turned to a clinical trial at City of Hope, hoping for another chance.
Was there any part of you that's apprehensive about doing an entirely experimental treatment?
No. I asked my oncologist at the time, truly, what do you recommend? She told me, if you were my daughter, I would tell my daughter to do this clinical trial.
Do you think you're alive today because of a trial?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Lowe says a clinical trial gave his grandmother almost 20 years that she wouldn't have had.
What do you think Grandma Mim would say if she knew you were doing this?
She would say, cut your hair, probably. She would be so surprised and so happy that we're talking about her, and that her story is being shown as an example of what clinical trials can be. She would be, I'm sure, thrilled.
Dr. Akshay Syal, NBC News, Los Angeles.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.